It's because once you're inside the forest, it's so easy to end up going the wrong direction to get out.
The wrong direction? Following the tracks, I'm not worried that we're going the wrong way. But I do wonder if the train is gonna come. We don't want to bump ahead with one of those.
The way the grass is springing up, and the way the rails are rusted makes me think they're not using them anymore.
There's somebody up there.
Hello there. Good day to you.
Hello there, traveler.
I don't believe it.
Excuse me, traveler, but I can't move this cart so well with your motor out on the tracks. Could you do me a favor and move aside? It would really help me out.
Oh, sure, no problem. Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Go ahead. Shoot.
You do all that? Did you pull all the grass and polish the rails behind you all by yourself?
Sure did. In fact, it's my job.
It's your job?
That's right. I've been doing this for a long time.
Can I ask how long?
Let me see. Here we are. A little over 50 years.
Whoa!
Well, I've only been counting the winters. But like I said, been working these rails a long time.
We were just about to take a break. Would it be all right if we join you?
Uh-huh. I joined the railroad company when I was 18 years old. And soon after, they said there was a track that wasn't being used. They sent me to polish it the best I could because it was possibly eventually going to be used again. Haven't seen a train yet, but I figure I should just keep at it.
So does that mean you haven't been home in 50 years?
Not yet, but I'm looking forward to seeing my wife and kid when I get back. I left because I had to find something to do to support my family. I wonder how they are right now. They should still be getting my paychecks. After all, I have been sending them. I hope they're living well. I hope that. Look at me doing all the talking here, traveler. What about you? You got a story to tell?
A story?
Well, as a traveler, you must have visited a bunch of countries.
Okay, a story. All right. I've got one. Well, there's this one country all the travelers know. They're extremely skilled in technology. And there, all of the work is done by machines.
Haha. No work done by humans.
Right. Nobody in that country has to work. This place is beautiful.
It is. It's been a while since we've been to a modernized country.
Hey, look at that.
Hello. Please climb aboard, traveler.
This place sure is laid back.
We have arrived. Welcome, traveler. Please watch your step as you transfer.
You really don't have to do anything here. I mean, what exactly do the people around here do every day?
Yeah, we'll have to check it out tomorrow.
Must be rush hour or something.
State your destination, please.
Let's see. How about where everyone else is going?
Affirmative. Please hold on tightly.
What do you think?
I think they're working.
It sure looks that way, doesn't it?
I thought people in this country didn't have to work.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Excuse me. Hello. My name is Kino. I'm a traveler here visiting for the first time.
Ah, you're a traveler, eh?
I must say I'm a little curious and would like to ask you some questions. Would that be all right with you?
Mm-hmm. Let me guess. You want to know what we're doing here, am I right? We are all here working.
You are all working.
But we've heard that nobody in this area ever had to work.
That's true. We don't have to work.
If you don't have to work, then why do you?
Well, for the stress, of course.
What?
Have you ever thought how hard it would be if only humans did all of the work machines currently do?
No.
Yes.
For example, try spending an entire day recalculating an old account book or recounting stock that a machine's already confirmed. It's awful when our calculations are off and don't match the machines. We have to go over it again and again until they do match. It's very tedious.
And that's what you do here?
That's right. Our work is recalculations. Unfortunately, we're no match for the machines, so the documents can really pile up. It can get really tough, giving some ulcers. Others have even tried to kill themselves.
Where's the point in something like that?
There truly is none. The machines do all of the actual work very well.
Then why do you do it?
You probably already know this area is blessed with very rich resources, and the proceeds from those resources come to us automatically. Now, this wealth must be spread fairly among the people. However, since the machines do all of the things necessary for our society...
You use stress as a value system.
Kind of. We're awarded credits depending on how stressful the job is. Doesn't that sound like an amazing concept? We decided that humans mustn't always have it easy. If we go every day without hardships, then we slack off and become lazy. It's human nature. So we've imposed a sort of structured struggle to ensure productivity. Once again, it's human nature.
Makes sense.
Well, looks like break's over. Time to get back to the calculations.
Do you enjoy living in this country?
What did you say?
Nothing. I appreciate you talking with me.
Imagine that. Those folks just keep working those meaningless jobs. They sound a few rails short of a track, if you know what I mean. Have a safe journey, traveler.
Can I ask you just one more question before I go?
Sure thing, go ahead.
How much longer do you plan on continuing your work on these tracks?
Until someone from the company comes to stop me. Either that or until I reach the end of the line. Hey, before you take off, can I ask you a question? Where is it you're headed?
These tracks are so much better to run on thanks to that old man we met yesterday.
Huh?
Kino.
Huh? There's no more track.
Nope, not after I'm done.
Do you mind if I ask you why you're coming through here dismantling the railroad tracks?
Mm-hmm. It's my job. I've been at it for quite some time now.
Got a bad feeling about this.
By some time, how long do you mean?
I'm not too sure exactly, but I'd say about 50 years. I joined the railroad company when I was just 16 years of age. They said there was a track out here that wasn't being used, and they sent me out here to pull it up. Being my first job, I was very excited. They hadn't told me to stop yet, so...
You haven't been back to your home, have you?
My 5 younger brothers have to eat, so I can't afford to take any time off. I've got to take care of my family.
I understand.
But that's enough talk about me. It's been a long time since I've had someone come through here. So tell me, little traveler, do you have any stories?
Let me see. Okay. I once stayed in a place where the people don't have to work.
Well, hearing a story about a country full of people who don't have to work kind of makes me jealous. If I was born in a place like that, I'd never work. You can forget about stress. Well, thanks for the interesting story.
You're very welcome. But it just seems to me that this track is awfully clean for never having been used.
Yeah, but it always has been. Strange, isn't it? but it really makes the track easier to take up, you know. By the way, traveler, just where are you going?
Well, now it's hard to run.
Huh? What? More tracks!
Hey there, stranger. Oh, yeah, the work's all mine.
Is this your job?
It sure is, and I've been doing it forever.
How long's forever?
I have a guess.
I'd say I've been doing this about 50 years now. That's a good part of my life. I joined the railroad company when I was 15 years old. It was my very first job. They said they had an old track that they might start using again, and they told me to come out and repair it. They haven't told me to stop, so I keep laying track.
You doing this all by yourself?
Yeah, it's no big deal once you're used to it. I've got all the materials I need on that cart right there. Rails, spikes, and ties.
And you haven't returned home, huh?
That's right. My mother became very ill and was unable to work. I had to make money to take care of the family.
I see.
I'm sorry, but I can't get this beast out of the way very easily. I apologize, but could I ask you to go around my cart?
Oh, yeah, certainly.
It's about time for a lunch break anyway. Traveler, do you care to join me for a bite? Maybe tell me a story from your journeys over lunch?
Let me see here. Actually, I'm not really a very good storyteller, and I don't have any good stories to tell. Sorry about that.
That's all right. Me neither.
I've got to be moving on, if you'll excuse me.
Keep up the good work.
Bye. Oh, one more thing, traveler. Where is it you're going?
We've been looking around here for 3 days, Kino. We have yet to see a single soul.
Hey! Oh, hey! Welcome to my country! You guys understand, don't you? We didn't do anything wrong. You can see that. You gotta see what we did was necessary. We've done the right thing here. You know, do you see? Huh?
I'm sorry. I don't get it. Could we please go over that just one more time?
Huh? Oh, okay. For a long time, this country was a monarchy, right?
Go on.
The king ruled up until 10 years ago. Believe me, he was a complete jerk. He pranced around the palace, goofing off, while the crops constantly failed and the country slipped into an economic ruin. Those who opposed him were executed, and to squash further opposition, everyone else was under constant threat. We finally organized and revolted and arrested all of the royal family. We accomplished our revolution with minimal losses.
That's pretty amazing. What happened next?
We started a new government. We were tired of one person calling all the shots, so we decided that everyone would have a say in what happened around here. After many deliberations, we decided that the best way to implement things was by majority rule. That way everyone could be in charge.
I see.
Our first formal vote was to decide how to punish the former king. The vote was unanimous. A majority of 98% voted that he be put to death. And to fully pay for his sins, he was dispatched in the same way he killed those he deemed treasonous. After that, we made decisions about all sorts of things. It was truly freeing to be able to decide for ourselves how things should be done.
I'm beginning to understand.
And then there began dangerous questions. The process took way too long. A faction proposed that instead of standing around all day waiting to vote, we choose a leader and give him power to decide for us. But as I said from the beginning, the situation grew dangerous! I mean, who would stop the elected guy if he ran wild? Of course, there was a minority that did not agree with the faction, but they were ignorant and disorganized, just making trouble. You know, it was detrimental to have idiots stopping all over progress in our country.
And then?
What happened?
The majority found him guilty of impeding progress. He Eventually, all discussions turned deadly. A man was dissatisfied with the tax rate. Death. A couple who didn't think the royal palace should be turned into a park. Death, death. Soon abolitionists of the death penalty began to emerge, and they were silenced. Before long, we ran out of graves, and the decision was made to use the back garden of the royal palace, and eventually, any and everyone opposed to the majority was put down.
How many times was the death penalty given?
13,064 times. The most recent one was exactly 1 year ago. At that time, it was only me, my wife, and a man who was one of the revolutionaries. At one point, he began to insist on leaving. My wife and I opposed. As in the past, we held a vote. It was 2-1. He was sentenced to death. And then, 6 months ago, my wife died from a cold. I'm not a doctor. I couldn't save her. There was nothing I could do to keep her alive. It was just a cold.
Keno, we should go.
I think you're right, Hermes.
Hey, wait! You have to stay and be residents of my country. I'll make you vice presidents. It'll be nice. Come on, stay!
Thanks for the offer, but we have to be going.
Don't go! Please don't leave me. Together you and I can revive this wonderful country. Please.
I move that anyone threatening another person with a firearm be eligible for the death penalty. Your vote?
I vote yes.
Huh? Get out of here! Get out of my country right now!
Will do.
It is unanimous. Decision approved.
Farewell, King. That's strange. The road shouldn't split like this.
Maybe we lost sight of the right path.
Let's see. Right.
Left.
Okay, we'll go your way.
Huh? What caused you to hang your mind?
We can at least check it out. And if we made a mistake, we can always turn around. Huh? You mean change, right?
Yeah. So you're saying we might as well try, since you never know.
Okay, it's settled then.
Hey, Keno, you tricked me.
I didn't trick you. You said it yourself. You never know, so we might as well try. So it doesn't matter which way we go.
Unless we always go your way.